So hello, you little cocktail shrimps. Today we're going to be turning this disaster of a flower field into a pretty organized garden, such as this. And I think this is just a wonderful way to get your hybrids organized once you've grown all of your flowers or steal them from people, either way. And it's really easy to customize to your island's theme once you know what's going on. So as you can see, I have a mess on my hands. And I'm too lazy to sell these flowers, so we're just going to be wasteful and toss them out.
Congratulations and celebrations.
If you don't have a giant mess, obviously just skip this step, but oh, okay. There goes my shovel, 2 flowers in. All right, trader, all right. So anyway, because I have this giant flower field of extra flowers, I'm going to be saving 2 of each kind of flowers and then kind of just getting rid of all the extras as my island is already full. And wow, I'm just going through shovels left and right. And also figured out that if you drop your candy on the ground, you can get ants for blathers. Did everyone know that already? Probably.
Leave me alone!
Okay, so once you have a pretty big space cleared, you'll want to start sketching out your flower beds. I'm using the darker dirt path for the flower bed itself and then the lighter path for like a walkway in between, but obviously feel free to use whatever you want. Just make sure you can plant flowers on the flower part, obviously. Okay, so to make this process easier for you, I have created a very classy, innovative flower presentation. When considering the order of your flowers, it's worth noting that for cosmos, lilies, mums, windflowers, and pansies, there are 6 different color options. Roses, on the other hand, did the absolute most and have 9, with tulips, and hyacinthus having 7 each. So when you're figuring out the placement and laying down your path, you're going to want to keep in mind how you are placing each type of flower, as they do have varying numbers of columns or rows depending on how you're placing these. Along with knowing how many color options there are, you're going to want to think about how many of each color you'll want. So personally, I'm doing rows of 2, which means I will need this many of each flower. And while I am going to be showing you how I am placing the flowers and obviously like giving you a grid and number of tiles and all of that, feel free to get festive. Just play around with how you're placing the flower beds, not only in the number of columns or rows, but also in what kind of alignment. Get creative, friends. So obviously there's a ton of different ways that you could do this, and what I would recommend is just like writing this out on a piece of paper before you actually go to do all this work. At least that's what helped my brain. I ended up going with this pattern, so I just went with 1 tile in between each bed and also around, which resulted in me needing a space that was at least 33 tiles wide and 7 tiles long. So if you're looking to copy, those are your dimensions, my friend, but just keep in mind that this is just for the bed area itself and 1 little cushion around it. This does not include room for fencing or furniture. So to give myself room and also fill the space out that again I was working with, I did extend my pathway up 4 tiles, but I mean just do whatever you want, kids. It's fine. This is my tutorial, all right? So once all of your flowers are in place, this is a good time to add in the fencing that we just talked about. So to get the full flower experience, I am grabbing these lily of the valley flowers or whatever they're called, I don't know, and sprinkling them into like in between some of the country fencing all around the edges. Now, I would like to take a moment to thank Arath and Meg for letting me steal their flowers to finish this video in time, and also Nora for offering me flowers. As look, everything is now so official and complete and festive. For the actual placement of the colors, you can see I did go with like a rainbow order of red, orange, green, yellow, blue, violet, purple, whatever, and then added in the pink, black, white, and gold at the ends, but just do whatever you want, okay? This is just what made the most sense to me, so this is what I did. It's my video. Jeesh, get off of my back, mom. Now that we're done being angsty, we're going to finish everything off by using this clear custom path around the edges of the flower beds, because if I have to come in here and fix overgrown flowers every day, I will lose my mind. So once I'm done with that, I'm also sprinkling around some fall leaves to add a little bit of texture and party to the ground. And finally, we are ready for furniture. So, as always, feel free to play around, use whatever makes the most sense with your island. I think you could make a very cute, kind of beautiful, regal official garden with like the stone walkway, maybe adding in some statues and fountains, which is something that I'm considering for like my museum come winter. But to keep things current in this autumn brown theme I'm going with now, I'm just adding in a little seating area, some benches, some work areas, and I'm trying to give off kind of like a farmer's market feel with these customized stalls that I can put free DIYs on, as I don't have a place for that on my island. And then to finish everything off, I'm doing the most obvious thing by adding in some flower furniture I made, popping in a little lookout thing and a bench to finish this off. So that is everything, folks. As always, take what you will, do what you want. I don't care, man. I love seeing your recreations though, so feel free to share them with me on Instagram or Twitter, or I don't know, that's I think everything. So if you found this video or my extremely innovative 90s feeling flower presentation helpful, like this video, subscribe, alright? I'm here all day, and we just hit 10,000 subscribers, which is wild. Thank you all so much. I will be wrapping up the giveaway in a few days once I find a couple more things to give you. So it will be happening soon, and yeah, I'm done talking now. Do the thing, folks. Bye.